I pledge allegiance to the flag for the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing. I would like to invite some of our 8th grade chorus members who will be singing our national anthem.
You may all be seated. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Autumn Banghart, and on behalf of our class, Devin Pagish and myself, we would like to welcome you to the 2018 Belvedere 8th grade graduation ceremony. Thank you all for coming out and sharing this memorable night with us. I know that I can speak for all of us when I say that we are beyond blessed for all the support we have received from our patient teachers and families. We are very grateful and very lucky to have experienced such an amazing school year. Our guardians, siblings, teachers, and administration are owed the utmost gratitude for the impact they have had on our lives. Our successes and growth would not nearly be as great without you. Standing here today means that we have allowed the positives in our lives to overrule the negatives. To my class and to this auditorium, I ask that you all continue to surround yourself with the people who make you want to become a better person. Work hard, spread kindness and hope wherever you go. I know the wonderful things you are capable of. We are fortunate to have grown up in such a close, supportive community and school. I would like to welcome some important members of our audience tonight. First, I would like to welcome our teachers sitting in the first few rows, Mr. Carabinas, our principal, Mr. McInerney, the president of the Board of Education, and the other board members who have joined us tonight. They all made our years at Belvedere Elementary the best they could be. We also want to thank Mr. Reed for tonight's beautiful processional music. I'm looking forward to hearing some advice from our guest speaker, Braden Keenan, and speeches from 2 members of our graduating class, Emma Blake and Ashley LeVar. Let's begin. This year, the 8th grade class voted for the 2 graduation speech topics we thought were important to us. Our first 8th grade speaker, Emma Blake, will explain the importance of setting goals.
Thank you, Autumn. Hello, honored guests and class of 2018. My name is Emma Blake, and tonight I want to talk to you about setting goals to help build a successful future. A goal is an aim or a desired result. Our goals are what propel us forward. Without them, where would we be in life? When you set a goal, you are setting yourself up for success. Our goals are what keep us on track. Without goals, we would not know the next step to take. We would stay standing in the same place for the rest of your life. Goals are meant to motivate you. There is a reason you should achieve them. Whether that goal is big and may not be achieved until later, or whether that goal is small and could be achieved today, you are taking the next step. You are pushing yourself to be better than you were before, because if you don't set goals, you won't change. Everyone has a dream of what they want to become when they are older, but how will you get there if you never set a goal? When you set a goal, you are telling yourself, I must accomplish this. Goals can only drive you forward, so why not set one? Sometimes you may feel intimidated by a goal, like it's something you could never do. So I'm here today to tell you that you can. Setting a goal doesn't have to be something you're afraid of. If you set a smaller goal instead of looking at the bigger picture, you may not feel so overwhelmed. Smaller goals are what lead to bigger accomplishments. Once you conquer that fear, who knows where you'll go? Dream big, because someone has to be the next big thing. Why not you? Every goal you complete is like taking one step forward. You don't want to just stand still, you want to walk forward. How will you ever catch the end goal if you never reach for it? Others will move forward while you are standing there. You need to set goals to reach the next level. If you're not motivating yourself, who will? If you don't plan to achieve your goals, it is a wish. Everyone can wish, but that is just the start. Once you have a wish, you need to continue forward and grant your own wishes. Be better than you were yesterday. Stay determined and on the right path. As once said by African-American civil rights leader Benjamin Mays, the tragedy of life doesn't lie in not reaching your goal. The tragedy lies in having no goals to reach. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding us how important it is to set goals and work hard to fulfill them, Emma. I would now like to introduce our second student speaker of the evening, Ashley Labar, who will talk about the significance of giving and receiving respect.
Thank you, Devin. Good evening, and thank you for coming to our graduation. Growing in this community, I have learned to love, understand, and respect my teachers, my classmates, and everyone who has helped shape me into the person I am today. Respect isn't just another word in the many words in the English language. When you stop and examine the word, you realize there is deeper meaning. Respect is a strength of our character, our sense of worth, and basis for how we are shaped from a young age into adulthood. As once said by Confucius, without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? Respect is a part of humanity's building structure and is one of mankind's most notable sentiments. Without self-respect, we wouldn't care for ourselves or each other. We would make chaotic decisions at random without weighing the consequences. Without granting respect to each other and vice versa, there would be a lack of esteem and compassion for each other. Respect is something that helps us through life. It helps us develop friendships and other relations important in our lives. When children are taught to honor and respect people around them, they grow to appreciate influences that surround them and live happier lives. Learning to accept the human race is imperfect and understanding the impact of being kind to people around us establishes a deeper meaning of respect among our peers, creating a more positive social environment to learn, excel, and grow into an admirable human being. One of the most memorable quotes I always remember is from an Irish novelist, Lawrence Stern. Respect for ourselves guides our morals. Respect for others guides our manners. Thank you again for joining us today, and please have a happy, healthy, and safe summer. We are the future high school class of 2022. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. We would now like to introduce our Board of Education President, Mr. McInerney, who will also offer us some advice about our futures.
Good evening. Before I begin, Ashley and Emma, awesome speeches, very inspiring, and I think you really hit on a couple of key notes that really make Belvedere so special. So great job. So welcome, graduates. First things first, congratulations to the parents, grandparents, friends and family. All of you were helped to get our graduates where they are today. To our graduating class, just a few heartfelt words. These next 4 years are going to move amazingly fast. So my advice is get involved while you're in high school. Challenge yourself. Don't look to take the easy way out. Rather, seek out new experiences, join clubs, think about sports team, get involved with the theater and the arts. The more you become involved in high school, the more richer your experience will be. My next word of advice is about your friends. So, and what would be a graduation speech without the cliche? So my advice is, in terms of picking your friends, choose them wisely. Your friends are like elevators. They can bring you up, but they can also take you down. Think about opportunities for you to control your future. You have an opportunity now for a lot of self-direction. You're going to have an opportunity to really get involved in very many different ways. Every day, strive to be the very best person that you can be. Our generation did some good things, and our generation also made some mistakes. So I would encourage you to also just put yourself out there and challenge yourself. And it's okay sometimes if you end up with something that doesn't work out the way you quite planned. It's also part of the experience, and that's part of the learning. Work hard. Be kind to one another. It's a nice thing. It's one of the great things about Belvedere, and it's what really sets Belvedere apart as a community. I just leave you with some closing thoughts. The words of Ralph Waldo Emerson: "What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters as compared to what lies within us." On behalf of the Board of Education, congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you, Mr. McInerney, for those inspiring words. We appreciate everything you and our board members do for our schools. At this time, we would like to invite Mr. Karabinas, our elementary school principal, to the podium so we can address our graduating class.
Welcome to the promotional ceremonies for 2018. First, I'm going to start with thanking a bunch of people who made this evening extremely special for the young adults on the stage. First, Mr. Barrick and his entire crew for everything they've done, organizing, cleaning, getting the school ready. The PTO for their generous donation to the 8th grade promotion and the dance afterwards. The teachers of Oxford Street School, with a special thanks, Ms. Weber, Ms. Zekas, and DJ Fran for everything they've done. All of the 7th and 8th grade parents for their time that they went into planning the reception, to planning the 8th grade dance, and also the 8th grade promotion committee. ShopRite for their generous donation of all the food that the graduates will enjoy tonight. Flowerland for donating the flower arrangements. Mrs. Godleski for putting together the program and all of the efforts behind the scenes. And a huge thank you to Oxford Street Inc., our new entrepreneurial program at Oxford Street, printing all the 8th grade banners and flyers that are in the gym that you'll see tonight. Mr. Karub and the entire Board of Education for their continued support in empowering our kids' vision, our students' vision here at the school. Oxford Street Inc. is one of those pure visions that empowers our students to strive to own their own education. When this time of year comes around, I find myself thinking, what brings us to this moment? What brings us all together to celebrate the class of 2018? I think of the hard work, the dedication, the challenges that these young adults have faced. I think of their triumphs, I think of the fun, I think of their funny stories. Above all, I think of their vision, okay? As these all thoughts and I think about this, I reflect and I come back to one thing, what we're thankful for and saying thank you. Thank you to the parents for the time and dedication that they put into shaping and providing our children with a well-rounded education. Thank you to the teaching staff for embracing change and to push the education forward to the next level. I am privileged to work with a dedicated team every single day. Thank you to our community for some things that are often unseen, to the DARE to the LEAD program from the Belvedere Police Department, from NJHS being honored by Mayor Kennedy and Town Council, or the community lunch organized by Reba Smith. These are only a few examples of how the community helped shape the education of our children of Oxford Street, and for that, we thank you. Today, I feel enormously proud of everyone and thankful for the opportunity to serve you all. Class of 2018, your time at Oxford Street has come to an end. There's a new beginning to every ending. You're going to move on and have ample opportunities, and you have ample new experiences. Next year, you will have the opportunity to be involved in lots of different activities at the high school or where you choose to go to continue your education. I always say, as the late, great Karen Carpenter has sang many times, we've only just begun. So, Ms. McKinney, Mr. Lazara, it is with extreme cedar pride that I present to you the future class of 2022. Thank you. We are now going to go off script just for a moment. Can Ellen Fay and Mark Young please come to the stage? We are going to have a service presentation of awards.
Thank you. Good evening. I'm Mark Young, and I'm here today along with Ellen Fay, representing the Community Center at Belvedere. Earlier this year, the center inaugurated a program called Mentoring Monday. We wanted to create an intergenerational gathering led by our town's tweens and teens. The premise of Mentoring Monday was to have these young people share their knowledge with younger children and our senior community. Our tutoring titans, as they came to be called, began in March, mentoring first through third graders in reading, writing, and math, and the more mature community with technology and social media questions and abilities. It was an instant success and continued each Monday through the month of May. We want to applaud today our tutoring titans, as well as their teachers, especially Christy Weber, and their parents. You should all be very proud of them. At this time, Ellen Fay will take over the mic for a special presentation. Thank you.
As Mark said, we kind of had a dream that we could get the teenagers and the tweens into the center somehow. So this dream did come true through tutoring the children, grades 1 through 3, and we hope to continue this next year. So I can't even explain how great it was to have this wonderful group of children come to our center every Monday. They came with enthusiasm and willingness. We didn't have to drag them, and so it's with my honor and privilege to present them with certificates of recognition. Our first is Elijah Kasky. Tess Farley. Emma Furfecki. Idalis Natal. Samantha Salisbury. And last but not least, this young man probably was the leader of this group. He came just about every single Monday, except for the last Monday. He would ask me every week, Miss Fay, can you please get pizza? So I had to do that a couple times for him. He also was instrumental in getting us a name, the Tutoring Titans, and also when he walked upstairs in the community center, he's like, wow, this would be a great place to have teens come. So thus we have a teen room with a ping pong table, a flat screen TV, where teens can come. So he's very instrumental in that. Devin Pagish.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your continued support and encouragement, Mr. Carabinas. Thank you, Mr. Young and Ms. Fay, for recognizing our community center mentors. At this moment, we would like to introduce our guest speaker for tonight, Braden Keenan, a senior at Belvedere High School, who will be graduating tomorrow night. In 2014, Braden was on the stage himself, and it's great to see him back. Braden has accomplished so many things in a short time in the high school. He is graduating ranked second in his entire class, which is not an easy feat. Braden has received high honor roll or honor roll every marking period in high school, is a member of National Honor Society, and a member of Extended Learners. His athletic accomplishments have been BHS 2018 NJSIAA Scholar Athlete, school cross country record holder in the 5K, 4-time varsity letter recipient for swim team, 3-time varsity letter recipient for cross country, first team all-conference Skylands Mountain Division for cross country 3 times, and 2-time honorable mention all area for cross country. He plans to attend the University of Pennsylvania in the fall, where he will major in nursing. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Braden Keenan to our stage.
Thank you, Autumn. Good evening, parents, family, friends, faculty, board members, and students. My name is Braden Keenan, and I am truly honored to have been asked to speak here tonight. First of all, congratulations to all of you. You should be very proud of yourselves for accomplishing this goal, and you must be excited to finally be moving on to high school. Each of you has worked very hard to get where you are tonight, and have risen to meet the high standards that your teachers have set for you. However, even with all of your hard work, tonight would not have been made possible without the helps of your parents and teachers. So when you leave here tonight, make sure to thank everyone who helped to prepare you for this moment by challenging you as they begin to prepare you for the rest of your lives. Remember to thank your parents who have pushed you every day to become your best selves, and to thank your teachers and all the other faculty who have taught you the importance of perseverance, and as well as have taught you how to challenge yourself. As you sit here tonight, about to end your elementary school experience and move on to high school, I ask that you look back and be proud of what you've already accomplished. But do not fail to keep looking forward at the goals that you have yet to achieve. It feels like just yesterday that I was sitting where you are, terrified of moving from the middle school to the high school. But now, looking back on my high school experiences, I can honestly say that the nerves I once had about entering high school were well worth the great experiences that I had at Belvedere. In a few short months, you will all take a big step in your lives as you embark on your high school journey and begin to make new friends and create new memories. Welcome these new experiences with open arms and allow yourself to truly become immersed in your new environment. I'm sure that you've all heard this about 1,000,000 times, but if not, let me be the first to tell you to get involved. Do not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and befriend someone that you may have never talked to otherwise. Because after all, one of the best parts of high school is being able to try new things and meet new people. If you had told me 4 years ago that I would be doing half of the things I'm doing now, I would have thought that you were crazy. But now, I cannot picture myself any differently. Therefore, I ask each of you to not be afraid to try anything and everything that interests you, because at the end of the day, you may just fall in love with that, and it may lead you to discover who you are truly supposed to be. Remember, everyone has a purpose in life, and that purpose is simply to live a happy life and to always give 100% of yourself to those around you. Continue to push yourselves in all aspects of your life, always giving it your all. Because as Steve Prefontaine famously said, to give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. Allow his words to be the mentality that you carry with you forward as you move forward with the rest of your lives. Congratulations, BES Class of 2018, and good luck.
Thank you for those inspiring words, Braden. We will be sure to take your advice. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Karabinas, Mr. McInerney, Ms. Weber, and Ms. Weber to please come to the podium for the presentation of our class and our rewarding of the certificates.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Belvedere Elementary Schools class of 2018. Autumn Banghart. Devin Michael Pagich. Idalis Gladys Natal. Emma Virginia Blake. Ashley Grace Labar. Brooke Alexandra Exley. Emma Marie Ferfecki. Eric Radomski. Alexis Lynn Ginta. Emily Constance Harfst. Brooke Rose Nagy. Robert J. Ariama. Jake Andrew Beanie. Elijah Sean Caskey. Elijah Benjamin Clark. Justin William Connors. Anders Edward Cundiff. Tiffany Rose D'Imperio. Cassandra Marie Dove. Tess M. Farley. Kyle F. Fasolka. Owen Gately. Kylie Austin Graham. Matthew Michael Ginta. Tyler Sean Lake. Graham Griffin Mitch. Peter J. Miasso Jr. Samantha Salisbury. Harrison Shade. Wyatt Joseph Serrano. Jacob Sprons. Logan David Vant. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to present to you the future high school class of 2022. Please be seated.
I would like to end off this ceremony by thanking everyone who helped us tonight, the teachers, staff, family, and friends. We would like to mention a special thank you to Mr. Reed for the pro-session music and the recession music, as well as Mr. McInerney, Mr. Carabinas, and Braden Keenan for speaking tonight. I would also like to thank Emma and Ashley for their remarkable and moving words. Please give them another round of applause. As I look at this graduating class, I would like to personally thank all of you. Next year, freshman year, is a new start, a chance to change everything. As I look upon you guys, I see an amazing, talented class. I hope you all enjoy these next few years of high school. Before you know it, it'll all be over. On behalf of all the teachers here, they're going to miss you. They want to see you be successful in your work and all you do. I would like everyone to know no matter what happens, these past 8 years are some that I will never forget. Some of the best memories of my life are with this class. We invite everyone to meet us in the Oxford Street Gym for our reception, photo opportunities, and cake for this graduation of this milestone. Congratulations to the high school class of 2022. Thank you and farewell.